about to invade Mars with tiny spaceships?
And just how much battery storage has Tesla produced?
Find out all that and more on today's Muskwatch!
Wait, what happened to Blank Watch?
Well, it's really expensive to design graphics for a show.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah.
Well, today we want to start Bleep Watch by highlighting something positive happening over at Tesla in Puerto Rico.
After the island was devastated by Hurricane Maria in 2017, Tesla was quick to step in and install energy systems to restore power. And in the months since they began, they have been very busy.
On Twitter, Elon Musk said that Tesla has over 11,000 projects underway in Puerto Rico. These projects range from home energy storage packs to microgrids that have restored power to hospitals and other essential systems.
Huh. That's good news, right? And that's not all. Between this and other high visibility projects like the world's largest energy storage installation that Tesla built down in Australia, that's my best attempt. The company has installed over 1 gigawatt hours of battery storage, a unit of course that we all are very familiar with, since 2015 worldwide.
Which, according to Tesla, is the equivalent of 500 million AAA batteries. Just think of the Game Boy Pocket editions that could power.
So many Kirby's Dream Land.
Yeah. A WarioWare boy.
Wah! Well, let's check in on the other billionaires to see if they have any potential daddy offers for us, because we're in the market.
Let's pop a goog on their dad status. Anyway, we'll start with Facebook creator Mark Zuckerberg preemptive no on our new segment, Zuck on This. Ugly little zucklings.
I don't want to zuck on anything, dude.
Dude, you gotta zuck.
Well, there's recent information that Facebook shared a bunch of our data with device makers without our knowings on. So that's a no from me because I have a lot of personal information that can't get out.
Oh, I know. All pertaining to zucking. Well then, let's check in on that billionaire who started the space station of Asgardia in our new segment, From Asgardia to Mouthia.
Whenever there's an A to M joke, you know, I say so many that I abbreviated A to M, you always go for it.
Yeah. Shooter's gonna shoot, man. Kobe. That went in.
Well, even though they claim they are ratifying their government later this month, Asgardia is still probably not really a thing, so that's a no.
It's a no from me, dog.
That's a, you know, it's great, but that's a no.
All right, well, there's also Ray Dalio, which rhymes with Ray Daddio, the billionaire who's teaming with James Cameron to launch Ocean X to explore the ocean deep.
Too derivative of Musk.
Okay.
We've learned our lesson.
How about Amazon founder Jeff Bezos in our new segment, We Seezos, you Bezos.
Bezos boys!
We them boys. Beer, beer, beer.
Well, Bezos did just rescue the Expanse.
Oh, is it Bay, as in?
Yeah, B.
Like the Bezos hive?
Yes, B-A-E, Zos. Well, Bezos did just rescue the Expanse, my favorite show on television, so maybe we can become Jeff's babies. Zos.
Or maybe you can just call us Los Jeff Bezos.
That's terrible. Dan, I've got some hot, spicy CubeSat news for you, and it tastes like space.
You know that's the only kind of CubeSat news I like, and surely this can't be news about Mars Cube 1, the 2 CubeSats that NASA launched back in May, along with their Mars InSight mission.
The very same, Daniel!
What?
And while the 2 briefcase-sized craft
great size
became the first interplanetary CubeSats,
cool
they
record.
also became the first CubeSats to correct their trajectory by firing onboard thrusty thrusters.
Great hustle out there, and this really changes the game for using small, relatively inexpensive probes to explore our solar systems.
I feel like you were about to take that another direction.
What other direction would you go into?
If all goes well, the CubeSats will reach Mars on November 26th, and as we sign off here, we want to share with you the first photo sent back to Earth from the Mars Cube 1 craft. That tiny blue dot is literally every single human who has ever lived or died.
Is it just me, or does that photo look like a little flat?
Don't encourage these people, Dan.
No, I would never encourage those people. That's not what I'm saying. I just said the photo looked a little flat and boring. The Earth is obviously not flat. If you believe that, you're actively dumb. If we're spending all this money on NASA, why can't they design a CubeSat that can take like prettier pics? Like, I don't know, maybe put like a fun border around it, or like...
You wanna put like a Juno or a Crema on there?
I always want to put a crema on there.
Okay, and on that note, it's time for your must-see moment of the week.
Must-see! Now, I was Googling Jeff Bezos earlier.
As you do.
Bezos or Bezos?
Who cares?
I was Googling Jeff B-Man earlier, Amazon Jeffy B for you and me, as I'm wont to do, and I noticed something in this seemingly unassuming picture of Bezos in the cast of The Expanse.
What are you talking about?
Zoom?
Wait.
Enhance?
Wait, what are you talking about?
In widen?
Wait.
In biggin? Is that noted internet science communicator, Kyle Hill?
Yeah. Yeah, that's just me standing less than 10 feet away from the richest man in the world.
Are you trying to get in good with the bees so he'll adopt you as his kid?
You know, I'm just surveying the landscape. You know, we're in the market for someone else to worship blindly, so, you know, I'm just...
What in tarnation? This is a betrayal I cannot stand for from my closest coworker and colleague.
Look, I wanted to invite you, but what about all those times when you flaunted the fact that you went to SpaceX and those pictures were terrible, and you even got pictures with Musk, and they were terrible. So I get at least to get a terrible photo with Bezos, me just staring.
Look, Kyle, I don't know if I'm ready to put this very real argument behind us.
Dan, please.
And let Beesgons be Bazgons.
That's terrible. But could this be the end of our show? I mean,
maybe.
I mean, the hatred between us, is it real, or is it like an internet comment section, you know, just full of a lot of hate that dissipates under the pressure of any scrutiny?
And just profound misspellings and a complete lack of context or the ability to parse nuance in any meaningful fashion before screaming into a void like you know exactly what's going on.
Makes me feel bad.
Well, you'll have to tune in next week to find out, and that's all the time we have for this episode of Blank Watch. Bye!
Hey, shut up, Dan, I'm mad at you.
I'm not. Thanks for watching this week's Blank Watch. Remember to subscribe, like, and hit that bell to get notified whenever a new video drops.
And make sure to comment below with what you would power with 500 million AAA batteries.
Probably just one TI-83 calculator, so I could finally finish my algebra test.
I would power every flashlight in the world and point it inside
What light?
A flashlight.
That's
Dan.
not what he said.
It is. And send your best future tech stories to Dan Casey at SciFile, at Dan Casey, at SciFile, at Nerdist with the hashtag FlashWatch. Dan, where are you going?